Hello everyone, welcome to Gamecidal Maniacs with Backlog Cabin. This is another episode of Shaolin Monks. Yeah, that's the title of this. And continuing with this tutorial level of the intro of this game. It's a little repetitive. Oh, I see. They're trying to teach me to air attack, so they're not going to let me do anything but air attacks. Alright. Well, that's helpful. I don't know. I, for the most part, like this game. It's not completely horrific. It's definitely a slow-going tutorial that may be a little excessive, but it's fun as a whole. No, that's lovely. And it's got some things going for it as far as its general design. Its combo system isn't actually that bad, and didn't expect environmental damage to, like, hit me after hitting the enemy. That's not bad, just surprising. How do you do special... Can I not do special attacks with a weapon? That's... Or maybe I just can't do them if I'm not near an enemy. The game's not that horrible. It's got some cool things going for it, but it's a 3D beat 'em up. They're not exactly the best genre ever. On the upside, it's plenty gory. It's drenched in the same kind of Mortal Kombat cheese that all the entries in the franchise have. Serviceable is a good word for this game.
Up here. This is the way off the island.
It always makes me laugh when there's in-engine cutscenes in like PS2 games and things like that, where they're still using like they use their whole hand as one model without individual fingers. I don't know if that was super common like PS2, GameCube era, but I feel like that was more of a PS1 N64 thing. I feel like most models had individual fingers by this time. And look at me complaining about character models, the quality of character models in Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Kind of asking for disappointment there.
It is another of Shang Tsung's servants. I do not serve Shang Tsung.
I always liked Reptile. That scene was fucking pointless, but I always liked Reptile. He was always a pretty cool character. He's practically nothing but just a goon, but... Oh, my weapon broke. I guess it couldn't last forever. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember which button it is for the special attacks now. Yeah, no, he's kind of a cool character. He's got this whole, like, otherworldly fighter thing going on. And I kind of liked the redesign that they gave him in this game that they carried onward in Armageddon. Kind of the face-wrapping thing to hide the fact that he's Lizard Man is kind of cool. Though it kind of retcon another kind of cool thing about him, the fact that he gets more reptilian looking the longer he's away from whatever his current matriarch or patriarch is, which in this case was Shao Kahn. So he spent so much time without a stable leader and his own race that he becomes more and more bestial as the series goes on.
Have the power to execute a fatality.
Which was, like... It was pretty obvious in Mortal Kombat 4 that he was becoming more reptilian. And then Deadly Alliance, he was literally a lizard man with a big old tail and such, so...
You must execute a fatality. Performing combination attacks.
Okay. Also, I always thought Kung Lao was a little cooler than Liu Kang. Thought the bladed hat thing was pretty cool. Though, I can definitely say I'm very glad that... Okay. I like the fact that the story mode in Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X is so good. It's just, it's what, like, yeah, sure, it's not the most believable story, but I'm not gonna lie, it's better than anything that's come before it, as far as story and fighting games. Not to mention it's a nice cinematic sequence. Yeah, most of the fight setups make no sense, but at least it's better than, you know, everything before it. I always thought the whole idea of, like, demons constantly fighting each other and eating each other and shit was a little, I don't know, it seemed a little too easy of an interpretation of... Oh, fuck you. Every time I step over one of those tiles, he's gonna tell me that, isn't he? Completely lost my train of thought there. So... God, that is getting on my nerves. I hated this, like, attempt to force co-op. And it's becoming worse as time goes on, as far as gaming goes, because we're really starting to see a lot of companies push... We're starting to see a lot of companies really push for, I'm gonna have to watch that every time I perform Fatality, aren't I? God, it's gonna slow down the game horrifically. Okay, this game is definitely not without its problems. I hate when games try to force co-op, because for the most part, we don't necessarily have a friend sitting next to us who's going to want to... Chances are I'm not going to... Oh my god, shut up. I'm probably not going to have a friend who's sitting there waiting to play a game with me. And... I mean, it's gotten better with, like, online. But it's still not perfect. And I hate it when they really, like, push it, because I don't feel like... It feels like you're missing out on something if you don't have a friend that you're playing through the game with. Which I guess is just a statement on how I'm a sad person who doesn't have friends, but... I mean, how many friends, like, can you have online? I guess you can make friends through the co-op if you, like, matchmake for co-op, but... I feel like I'd rather have someone I know really well to do co-op with, because I can actually trust that they're going to, you know, not just basically fuck around, or if I fuck around, they're not going to get mad at me. Probably. Oh yeah, I remember this. I really need to delete a lot of these files. I actually... The memory card I'm using, I actually kind of stole from a friend. I didn't mean to, but it just kind of happened. We all know how that happens. A friend leaves something over at your house. You keep trying to give it back to him. It never happens, and then you drift apart, and then your friend just kind of like forgot that he left a memory card.
Enemies and hazards could be anywhere. Try looking around before jumping into a new area. You never know what you might find.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm kind of already fucked. Because that foot is definitely off that bridge. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. How bad can this be? I mean, the obvious option here is throw the guys at the boss. Oh god. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm getting too close. Jeez. Alright. What do we want to wager that he is not vulnerable to fatalities? Let's see. Who did I hit? Yeah, him, of course. Oh, this is probably not gonna go well. Okay. Huh. Oh god. Okay, maybe that lock-on mechanic might actually be useful. I can't jump. You can't jump while you're blocking. Or while you're locked on, that is. Well, I mean, at least they left me... Oh, god. At least they left me plenty of enemies to beat the crap out of and get health from. I mean, that was nice of them. I have a bad feeling I'm going to end up using that a lot throughout the... Yeah, he is definitely not vulnerable to fatalities. First boss! I mean, like... Oh god. I'm not complaining that it wasn't hard, but that was... You can definitely see that they put more time into making the combos and fatalities than they did balancing them? Let's see if I can get some... Yeah, okay. It looks like I don't get health if I fatality people, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, okay. Oh, what'd I get? I got...
You now have the ability to perform a long jump.
Ah, very, Metroidy of you? Are you kidding me? The long jump takes part of my special move meter. Okay. Fine. We'll go with that. Like, I feel like a basic move like a long jump that's just for mobility. I'm gonna save. I feel like something like a long jump should just be something you can just do once you get it. Shouldn't have to be a special move. Oh, I did not realize how long I've been playing. Alright, that wraps up for this episode. I guess that I will see you guys next time.